Hello dear Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading for the month of May 2021. So let's begin shuffling. First week, second week, third week, fourth week and the fifth week. I'm going to show you all the cards before I do the reading. Don't worry about that. I know you cannot see the spread, but you have got two major arcana cards in your reading. One is Justice and the other one is the Burning Tower. Major breakthrough changes, like sudden changes are going to happen in your life in the month of May. Be prepared for that. First week, second week, third week, fourth week and fifth week. Alright then. The first week has the Four of Suns and the Three of Moons. You can see this person is blowing a trumpet, celebrating something. This person, and in this card we see a lot of gathering that is happening, 3-4 people together. It's a card of homecoming. Some of you might be finishing your graduation, your degrees, and coming back home now to celebrate time with your family. It's a sort of reunions. You might be connecting with your friends, your loved ones around this time. You could be celebrating something. It's a sign of celebration. When you blow a trumpet, you celebrate something. Maybe some of you got an award around this time, or got a promotion around this time, or are about to get married around this time. You fixed your marriage or something. You have a reason to celebrate in the first week of May. Those who are new, please note that this is a reading directly from the book of Nostradamus. So let's clarify more. We have the Four of Suns and the Three of Moons. So there is success, like I talked about. There is renown. So definitely some of you are awarded in a big way. Maybe your name came in the news channel. Maybe you're famous around this time. You've got media attention. There's also recovery from something. So if you have been ill in the past, you have recovered now, and that's how now you are gathering with your family members and you're celebrating. There is healing that is happening. There is relief. There is perfection. Some of you might be getting pregnant around this time, and that is what the cause of celebration is. Yes, some of you might also be going on a holiday, and that's how there's a gathering. It could be with your family or with a group of friends. You're going away, stay in a countryside, beautiful mountains maybe, or beaches or oceans, riverside it could be. There's a lot of beauty in whatever is happening in the first week of May for you. Definitely society is involved. So I see a lot of people, you meeting a lot of people around this time, you're hanging out a lot of people, family is there. So I am 100% sure around this time you're not spending your time alone. So it's basically either 2, 3, 4 or larger gathering, okay? Second week has the Lady and the Two of Spheres. So you could have a beautiful woman in your life, I could see, or this beautiful woman could be you. It's not a gender specific reason, so you can reverse the role. There's a feminine energy in your reading, I can tell you that much. So yes, this could be you. You are the pretty charming lady, or this could be somebody in your life or in your workplace as well, who's a striking, good-looking person, a powerful leader, and who may have a strong theatrical aspect. They could be very dramatic. They could give you the weirdest of the examples when they're explaining you things, but they have a lot of intelligence in them. If you encounter such a person, it says that you will be swayed away with their charm, with their intellect, basically with their business. So I believe that this could be your client, somebody you met through business or in your personal life, but this demonstrates a lot of professional energy to me, because this talks about business and intellect and wisdom sort of stuff. So definitely it could be you who's portraying such energy to the other person, or it could be somebody else. Okay, like your boss or somebody like who you really look up to, who's also pretty charming and extremely intelligent. So you kind of looking, you like crazy about your boss around this time, okay, or your colleague for that matter. And they also might touch your heart with wonder. So they could be beautiful people inside and out, that kind of person. I feel that apart from just admiring a person, it seems like there's some kind of hindrance and blockage in your life right now. There are some sort of obstacles and confusion that there is right now in your life, which are two separate energies. So I feel that on one side, maybe you are, sometimes you don't know. For example, you have an interview, okay? You don't know whether you should stay to your current job or you should move out. Now this lady, this person is somebody who is interviewing you. Now you're swayed away with them, okay? You're like completely swayed away with them. Now you don't know what to do. Now you really like them, but the company's background is not good. The company's reviews are not good online, but the person really touched you, okay? So now you're unsure. Your company is good, everything is good, but this is kind of attractive. So you are in a fix. You now don't know what to do. So that is what the kind of confusion I'm talking about. There is worry, of course, that now, what should you do basically? You feel stuck around this time. It could also mean that you're very successful around this time. You're full of bounty and well-being, but find out that this all requires a lot of attention and time to sustain. This also says that you have to balance the energy of this card with the other cards in the deck, and I have the lady energy with me, so I feel that the energy is positive, but you do have some sort of confusions in your life and some sort of blockages in your life. So you have to, it could also mean, like it said, that you have everything in this world, but you crave for attention. Maybe you have the money, but you want attention, you want fame. You don't have the fame yet, so you want fame, and that's how you're kind of unhappy. You're kind of confused that, okay, now I've got the money, how do I get the fame, so a lot of you might not be satisfied with basically where you are, is what I'm trying to say. The third week is the Justice card and the Abyss card. Justice is coming to light. You are getting justice, or the people around you are getting justice. Some of you might be dealing with court cases, so think that whatever decisions will be made around this time will be in the best of everybody. That will be taken care of. That will be taking care of everybody. There is fairness, there is justice to all. Okay, there is a lot of balance. I see the balance in your life around this time. I see there is harmony. So if anyways there was some sort of confusions in the past or up till the second week, they are slowly going away. There's a lot of impartiality, so your boss or you as a boss might are now doing a lot of impartiality. A fair outcome will come, so maybe it's you who has to make a decision and you're being impartial, which is great. And if you are on the side where a decision is being made by somebody, then know that they are being impartial. Okay, they will not be biased towards anyone, so the decision will be fair for all. Whether it is what you want or not, it will be fair for all. Because again, there is a sign of a mature and perceptive woman. I see a lot of influence of a woman in your life. I don't know why. So, or somebody with carrying that kind of feminine energy. So you maybe your boss is a woman, and you kind of completely swayed by them, and they are sort of kind of about to make a decision, okay, which you may or may not like, but they know that they are being very honest. They have integrity, and they are going to make a fair decision for each one of you, for the firm in general. There is accuracy, there is quickness, and there is subtlety. So know that whatever outcome is going to come, it's going to be quick, it's going to provide justice to all, right? Getting to the fourth week, we have the Burning Tower and the Eight of Moons. Quick, like I said, the decision will be quick. So whether they have to give you that position or not, they have to give you that job or not, they have to send you to foreign country for a project or not, they have to transfer you or not, they have to whatever, basically give you that particular client or not, know that the decision will be subtle and the decision will be quick and the decision will be fair. The burning tower here talks about sudden changes, sudden events happening in your life again. So those who will be reading, listening to this reading will know that the changes that you can expect for changes. Those who have not seen this reading will be in shock that, oh my god, like till yesterday I was sitting at my home and today you are asking me to pack my bags and leave the country altogether. So be prepared because such changes will be there. Let's clarify with Nostradamus. Yeah. See, now when there are sudden and shocking change it talks about, there is bound to have it's obvious that you will have doubts and fears of the outcome, right? When suddenly they asked you whether you want to take up that job, when suddenly they asked you whether you want to take that transfer or not, suddenly if they've asked you XYZ whatever, you are doubtful, you are fearing the outcome because it's sudden and shocking change. You were not expecting this. Let's take it. It could be anything that you are not imagining, and it might happen. Okay. Know that whenever burning tower is there, the changes, yes, might be sudden, it might be shocking, but they are only clearing your path. Sometimes, like I say, when we are rigid in our life, when we are not listening to the signs of the universe, not doing the way we are supposed to do things, the universe kind of steps in, and the universe kind of makes, or God kind of makes those sudden changes in your life so that you are put back to your right path. This is clearing your path because you have been going like this for a very long time on a wrong path, and this is time for you to get on the right path, get on the right track, get in your own destiny line where you're supposed to be in future. So this is that kind of change. It's like breaking down of old structures. Your narrow-minded living in a box kind of thinking has to change. This is what it means. You have to cleanse your energy. Okay, you have to cleanse your energy to move past the negative outcomes, the blockages that you have, to see what's in store for you. There are bigger and better things out there. There's a sort of reassessment that could be happening. You could be really questioning and seeing what you have done in the past, how you've collected your experience, your things, your conscious level wise also. So it's really good for you guys. I see with the 8 of Moons, there's a lot of, like I said, doubts and fears, of course, and there's attachment also. Maybe you're attached to the country or your house that you're living in, your parents, your partner, or you could be attached to your job, you could be attached to that particular position, you could be attached to your colleagues. I see there's a kind of attachment that is difficult for you to let go. These sudden changes came and you didn't know what to do, so you are kind of feeling that way. A strange sense of disappointment, like oh my god. If you feel drawn to follow a certain path, feelings of timidity may overflow you. Like you know that you have to go in that direction. You know it. It's kind of disappointing to not be where you want to be, but at the same time, you're being drawn to a new path. That kind of feeling might be happening to you around this time. Coming to the last week of May, we have the 9 of Suns and the Master card. Now the Master card I would like to talk about is a strong person, who's an honest person, who has a lot of strength, who gives the right advice, who's unbiased, okay, fair to all. Like I said, I think you got the Justice card also somewhere, right? Yeah, you got the Justice card in the 3rd week where we talked about decisions, fair decisions. Okay, this is also a Master card. People are looking up to you. They're coming for advice. You could be in the field of an art, so you could be an artist, you could be a doctor, you could be a priest, you could be a pilot. You are somebody who has the authority to make decisions, okay? Teacher. So people are looking up to you, they're coming to you for advice, you're giving them very fair and honest and unbiased advice. So people are looking up to you. You are the master of all. So maybe you're promoted to a position where you are now handling 50 employees under you, 10 employees under you. So you are kind of here now. So it's sort of a lot of responsibility also at the same time. Okay, so 9 of Suns. When you get promoted, when you get success, there are people around you, your colleagues or your friends or your family, relatives, who are bound to get jealous of you. It could be a sort of attack on you. It could be an attack on your work life. It could be an attack as to your, your personal life, that oh my god, he's not a good person, he was rude in the past, or oh my god, he doesn't know how to handle things, he's so bad, why did they promote you to become, why did they promote this guy or girl to become what they are. So that kind of attack will be there. You sort of have to reassess your situation. You have to see how now you have to handle your new role better, in a new place, a new team and everything. You have to reassess that. You'll have to work a little harder around this time. There could be delays, there could be adjournments. If you are going through law cases, there will be justice, of course, for all. There will be fairness, of course, for all. But there could be delays in your injustice. Okay, there could be adjournments. The hearing got adjourned, or there are delays in your hearings, and the kind of judgment is postponed. All those kinds of things could happen. So that's why that is kind of bringing you a lot of frustration around this time. And since people are attacking you, you are in a defensive mode. So you're not, you have walls around you. You have guarded yourself up, and you're in defensive mode. So you're not letting people in. And I think that's fair. You should not around this time. So there could be unseen threat, either personally or at work. You will need all the skill, all the experience developed over the period of time to deal with such situation and to defend yourself. Yeah, so sometimes the card says that when such situation arises, the card suggests that there's a need to suspend operations, to take a break and reassess the situation. So maybe you have been doing things in a particular manner for so long. It's time that you cut that chain, like I talked about the box, out of the box thinking. Think outside the box, come to see things from a different perspective, and come out with different answers, different decisions now. Because that is what the need of the hour is. Okay, that is what I think you're going through around this time. So out of the box thinking will really work for you around this time. Decisions will be fair, do not worry about that. They will be quick. So I believe be wary of unexpected and sudden changes in your life, because two cards have mentioned that, especially the burning tower. This was your reading for the month of May, and I will see you guys next month. Bye bye.